So the next item that we have in here in this part from action is show viewpoint in here. In fact, actually this action will help us at the time that you are in that condition or situation. For example, I mean an event that you've just defined in here. So it will transfer us to the viewpoint that, for example, we have just created before in here. You must have the viewpoints in here from before. So I will just come in here and I will just click on add new script. We'll name it exactly the same, show viewpoint. Let's consider this name for it. And from this part actually that we have it, we'll go on hotspot and we'll click on it. And this part will have a sphere and the radius, we'll just set it on 3 meters. Pick for this object that we have in here. For example, when we are 3 meters than this object, it will just transfer us to this. We'll add a kind of show viewpoint in here. Which viewpoint? I mean, for example, it will transfer us to this viewpoint. We don't know what it is exactly. We'll just select it in here because it is a kind of educational file. But you have to just select it exactly by a kind of goal that you have in here. For example, when I get to this point, I will go to the next story. Or for example, when I get to one object or element in here, I will go, for example, to another view. So we said that, for example, on hotspot, when we are near to this object, we'll jump to this point. Yes, let's just activate enable in here, and let's go to this part, fly, and actually you see we are here now. When we got near to that object, it went into this view exactly that we selected. And let me just select another view, for example, not this one. For example, this one, view number 6. Let's get out of here. Let me activate the enable in here. So let's click on show viewpoints and let's go into this list, view number 6, for example. Let me just enable it. When we get near to this object for 3 meters, it will jump to that view that we have selected in here. So let's return into this place, and it is view number 6. So let me disable it, view 6. Let's return into this place actually right now. Again, let me activate the script and let's just go on third person and let's just set it on walk, and let's go to here, and for example, let's just set it on gravity, and it walks exactly on the ground in here, and we'll get near to this object. You see, we will jump into this view because it is walk. It is just showing us like perspective in here. Let me just inactivate this from here. That will just return into that place, I mean before, that we have in here. So let's go to this part. Let me inactivate these ones, and let's just set it on select. Yes, you see, like this we can actually define a kind of feature like this. Every kind of viewpoint that we want to consider, we can just select in here, like view number 7, for instance. We don't have any kind of limitation. So when we get to that point, actually, it will just transfer us to that viewpoint that we have selected, for example, number 7. So let me select it in here. You see, when we get near to that, we exactly jump into viewpoint number 7. Let me inactivate this one. So this is about actually this point, show viewpoint.